Hi, I'm State Senator Lindsey Williams, and I represent the 38th Senate District in Allegheny County. I grew up in a working class family. My dad is a union operating engineer running heavy equipment, and I grew up just wanting to fight for labor and employment rights. And I was working for the Pittsburgh Federation of Teachers and seeing that a lot of the education policy that I was so passionate about was happening at a state level. And I had worked with other organizations where I was, representing workers and helping them navigate a broken system, and wanted to do something to change the system which they were, operating under. I had a couple reasons for introducing Senate Bill 412. First, of course, the animal rights strengthening that I wanted to see. Pittsburgh had passed an ordinance effectively banning rodeos in the city because of past abuses. And I wanted to make sure that local control stayed in the city of Pittsburgh, both for the animal rights welfare and for just the autonomy of Pittsburgh residents saying this is not what we want. And then it was also about transparency and accountability for how we do our legislation, because this wasn't like it was a bill that was run independently. It was something that was slipped into a fiscal code bill that ran along with the budget, couple lines into a bill that's passed with a couple hours notice. So no animal rights activists got a chance to look at the language and object and have people call their elected officials. The turnaround was too short. So it's the subject matter and also the process of this is not a good way to make public policy, either here in Pittsburgh or statewide. Receiving Legislator of the Year is such an honor because you all just do such good work throughout the year, and to be just a small piece of the work you're doing, and it means a lot to be recognized for that, because this is hard work and we're in it together, and it's nice to be able to celebrate the work we're doing together. I think the message I would want to leave people with is that in these days, community matters, and it is so important that we take care of our neighbors, and small acts of kindness go a long way. And I think if we were a little kinder to friends, to neighbors, to strangers, to ourselves, we would be in a much better place.